Kathy Griffith.
Here.
Sid Porter.
Here.
Melissa Hunt.
Here.
Louis Williams.
Here.
Adam Webb. Rob Clark.
Here.
Mark Ham.
Here. And tonight, Girl Scout Troop 798 will be leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you'll come forward and give us some instructions.
Will the audience please stand? Color guard attention. Color guard advance. Color guard post your colors. Color guard honor your colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color guard dismissed. Audience, you may be seated.
Thank you very much. Good job.
Yep.
Great job.
Item C is tonight we would like to honor Miss Sheila Hayworth for her 13 years of service on the Moore Board of Adjustment. And I will tell you, Ms. Hayworth has served in so many different capacities for the city of Moore. She served on our city council as a council member for a number of years and is still very actively involved in a lot of different efforts to make our city a better city, and we so appreciate. So if you'll come forward, I'll have just a small trophy I'd like to give you. If y'all want to.
I'm going to. I served with her.
And I asked Council Person Sid Porter and Kathy, as you serve with them on the council,
Okay.
so if you will just let us, it's just a very small token that we can give you, and we really do say thank you and appreciate everything that you've done for the city of Moore and helping to make our community a great place to live and raise a family. So thank you.
And thank you for what you're doing for the city now.
Yes, you bet. Let's get a picture.
Oh, I was already getting the budget. All right, here we go. On three, I'm gonna do you two, then I'll pull you guys in. And here we go. On three, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Let me do one more here. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's squeeze you guys in. All right, and we're gonna do about 3 or 4 on this, a little bit tighter there. Don't be shy. There we go. All right, here we go. On 3, 1, 2, 3. All right.
Hey, Mr. Hayworth, you come up here too, and we'll get one.
I'm gonna have you guys ooch just a little bit this way so I can get a little more distance and get you all in and get into the back.
Deidre drops to the ground.
Pays to be on the end.
All right, so let's squeeze close together. Okay, let's do a little bit more, there's a little bit of a gap there. There we go, all right, here we go. And we're gonna do about 3 or 4 again here, okay. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. I got just a touch more. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I know, everyone, this is crazy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, sorry, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. And if you want to say any words, you're welcome to.
Oh, well.
I love this city. I moved here from a little small town of 1,500, and I thought we were under 20,000 at that time, and I thought I was in the biggest place ever. And so, and to watch this city grow and to be a part of it, it's just a labor of love, and I don't think we would ever find another city as great as this one. And that's just, I just feel that way. It's just a labor of love when you can do anything to help the city in any way. And I appreciate this, and thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
for all
Thank
of you that are serving, thank you.
Okay, and item D is we will be proclaiming September 17th through 23rd, 2025 as Constitution Week. Do we have anybody here from the Daughters of the American Revolution? Yeah, if y'all would like to come up, I'll present this, and you're welcome to say a few words if you would like. Thank you. Here, let me read this. Whereas September 17th, 2025 marks the 238th anniversary of the drafting of the Constitution of the United States of America by the Constitutional Convention, and whereas it's fitting and proper to accord official recognition of this magnificent document and its memorable anniversary and patriotic celebrations which will commemorate the occasion, and whereas Public Law 915 guarantees the issuing of a proclamation each year by the President of the United States of America designating September 17th through September 23rd as Constitution Week. Now, therefore, I, Mark Ham, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Moore, do hereby proclaim the week of September 17th, 20 through 23rd, 2025 as Constitution Week. In the city of Moore, and urge all citizens to reflect on the privilege of being an American with all of the rights and responsibilities that privilege involves, and to reaffirm the ideas the framers of the Constitution had in 1787 by diligently protecting the freedoms guaranteed to us through this guardian of our liberties, remembering the lost rights may never be regained. Signed and approved today. So thank you. Let me present this to you. Thank you very much. And please, we'd love for you to share a few words.
Sure. My name's Michelle Wiggs. I'm a member of the Daughters of the American Revolution, the Malcolm Hunter chapter. Mr. Miller, you stole our thunder passing out pocket constitutions. However, yes, we brought a box of pocket constitutions if anybody did not get one, or if you'd like another one. I keep one in my car, in my purse, and my work desk, so never can have enough. The proclamation basically stated what I was going to say. However, one thing that you all may not know is the Daughters of the American Revolution actually petitioned Congress in 1955 to recognize September 17th through the 23rd as Constitution Week. So on behalf of the Daughters of the American Revolution, thank you for this.
Thank you. And did y'all want to do a picture? I'll be happy to come down there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone.
No, that's okay, you said
Deidre, that may be you.
it. Get a picture.
Anyways, it's tough being the mayor, all these photographs.
Thank you.
She's quicker.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 2 is our consent docket.
Make a motion, we approve consent docket items A through H.
Second?
We've had a motion and a second. Would you call the vote?
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, consent docket passes. Item 3 is consider authorizing the police department to solicit bids for the purchase of 8 budgeted fleet vehicles.
Mayor and Council, this is a budgeted item. Over the last several years, the vehicle market for police vehicles has been kind of questionable or touch and go, and so we've gone in the practice of going out for bids each year, which will help us get locked in, usually at around state contract pricing, but what we have seen, sometimes it goes above and beyond that months later because of the market. So we're requesting to go out for bid. We won't incur any expense until we receive the vehicles. We'd recommend approval.
Gonna stay with the SUV style?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, very good. Make a motion, we approve. Second.
Would you call the vote, please?
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. Item 4 is consider approval of a contract with Precision Concrete Cutting for trip hazard assessment and horizontal saw cutting and shaving services at various sidewalk locations throughout the city in the amount of $121,348.91 using the interlocal purchase system TIPS number 230-10401.
Mayor and council, this is for the repair of about little over 1,800 sidewalks. And the staff recommends approval.
So is this all the sidewalks that are being, all the different sidewalks, or is this just a specific area?
We went out and had them identify the areas that could be repaired, and that's what they are.
Okay, all right, thank you.
But it's just citywide, it's not a particular
It's-
zone or
Correct.
section of the city?
It's all 3 wards, about 1,880 different areas that they identified needed to be repaired.
Is that a normal amount, or is that,
That's about what we have each year, yes. This is online. It's a little more than we have in the past. In the past, we were around $80,000-$90,000 a year. This one is, we found a little extra.
We keep pouring sidewalks, so I expect it to keep growing, so.
Yes.
Okay, it's a motion and a second, please.
make a motion to approve?
Second.
I've had the motion and second. You can call the vote, please.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. Thank you. Item 5 is consider approval of an interlocal agreement with the Association of Central Oklahoma Governments for participation in the Community Economic Resiliency Initiative program, which includes community research, mapping, coordination of public engagement meetings, development of design and/or planning recommendations, and provide best practices training at a funding level of up to $25,000 with a $2,500 matching funds from the city.
Mayor and council, this grant would allow the Institute for Quality Communities from OU to provide planning services as described in the item. This would be for Cleveland Heights. This planning effort would take place over 2 semesters, so it would be this fall and spring semester. And again, it would be up to a $25,000 cost, of which our local match is $25,000 is the grant amount, and $2,500 is our match amount. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
So have we ever done this grant before?
We have never done this grant before, and we would be using this grant as described in the item just for some additional planning for Cleveland Heights, but it's really to start to prepare for the actual or eventual request for proposals for development or whatever future action we're going to take on the
So
property.
this is just specifically for Cleveland Heights?
That's
Okay.
correct.
All right, thank you.
Make a motion to approve. More questions?
Yeah, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, and I was just going to add up, I think this is really good. It's not, we don't have too many tracts of land that are open in our city, so we kind of have one opportunity to make the best. So I look forward to what comes from this.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we were able to get that grant. We've had the motion and a second. Would you call the vote, please?
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. Item 6 is consider approval of a revised utility relocation agreement with the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority for the East-West Corridor 28103A UR8 number 1 affluent line relocation project as part of the Access Oklahoma program to improve construction turnpike facilities in the vicinity of Moore.
Mayor and council recall that last July 7th of this year, we did approve the relocation agreement initially. This particular revision provides a timeline and a clarification as to why OTA is paying 100% of the cost for our wastewater treatment plant effluent. And basically, they added 3 little small sentences that basically indicated that on January 6th, when we entered into a resolution with OTA supporting the East-West Connector and requesting that they pay 100% of the relocation. But then on March 17th, Cleveland County, at that time when we asked for them to pay the 100% way back in January, there were going to be no frontage roads. And so the cost split would have been at that time 68% the city responsibility and 32% OTA. But in March of this year, Cleveland County also passed a resolution and requested that the frontage roads be placed back into the East-West Connector. And when they did that, the cost split changed to where 8% would have been the city's responsibility and 92% OTA. And as a result of that, they're just recommending that they pay 100%. And this clarifies that and, gives strength as to why.
Did I read right that they're gonna increase the 12 or the 15-inch lines to 30?
Mm-hmm. We're basically going to have 2 30-inch lines, inside diameter, 30-inch lines, yes. Because when we were doing this, the pipe that we'll be putting in will last 50 to 100 years, and so we are sizing them for full build-out to handle the entire growth of the community within the city limits.
Yeah, good, very good. Thank you.
Excellent. Make a motion, we approve.
Second?
We've had the motion and second. You can call the vote.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. Item passes. Item 7 is consider approval of amendment number 1 in the amount of $13,350 to agreement with Eagle Consultants, Inc. for additional survey services for the wastewater treatment plant effluent discharge pipeline relocation project, OTA project number East-West Corridor-28103, Adam JP 37100.
Mayor and council, this is for the design of the effluent lines that we just talked about and the surveying services. When we first started, we basically agreed on a proposed alignment, and some things have changed since then as a result of maybe not getting all of the right-of-way that they had hoped to obtain, or the addition of the frontage roads is different from when we started this. So therefore, the alignment of the sewer line has had to change, and we've had to have some additional surveying. And this is an increase of $13,350 for that surveying, and it will be covered by OTA. So would recommend approval.
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
Had the motion and second. You can call the vote, please.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. At this time, we're going to recess the city council meeting and convene the Moore Public Works Authority meeting. Item 8 is the consent.
Make a motion to approve the consent docket, items A and B.
Second.
Would you call the vote?
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. Item 9 is consider authorizing the budgeted purchase of 1,404 polycarts from Railroad Pacific Company Container Group at a total cost of $76,412 as the lowest quote.
Mayor and council, this is to replace carts that are unserviceable. And it's our normal, every 6 months, I think we order new carts.
I was getting ready
And
to ask if it was to replace. I was like, man, I should have kept track of how many carts we buy every year, because it sure does seem like
It's a
lot.
bunch. It's a
We,
bunch.
we lose a lot through,
Storms and things like that, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So it's normal so far. We're keeping
Yeah.
track of what we are purchasing and using every month,
Yep.
so.
I make a motion to approve.
Staff recommends approval.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Would you call the vote, please?
Sid Porter?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Rob Clark?
Yes.
Kathy Griffith?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. We'll recess the Moore Public Works meeting and convene the Moore Risk Management meeting. Item 10 is the consent docket.
Make a motion to approve the consent docket, item A and B.
Second?
Would you call the vote, please?
Kathy Griffith?
Yes.
Sid Porter?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Rob Clark?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes. Consent docket approved. We'll recess the Moore Risk Management meeting and convene the Moore Economic Development Authority meeting.
Can you call the roll, please?
Kathy Griffith?
Here?
Sid Porter?
Here.
Mark Ham?
Here?
Louis Williams?
Here.
Adam Webb? Rob Clark?
Here.
Melissa Hunt?
Here. Item 12 is a consent docket.
Make a motion we approve, or we approve item A.
Second?
A motion and a second. Will you call the vote, please?
Kathy Griffith?
Yes.
Sid Porter?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Rob Clark?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes. We'll now recess the Moore Economic Development Authority meeting and reconvene the city council meeting.
Okay, and all members are still present. Item 13 is new business. I do have one citizen signed up to speak. That is Mr. William Jones. Yep, just come on up and state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes. And just as a reminder, the council's not going to be able to say anything, but we do want to hear what you have to say, because this was not an agenda item.
William Jones, 3000 Red Rock Drive. Good evening, Mayor, Council. Back in '21, the City Council approved an agreement with Infrastructure Management Systems to do basically a study of all the streets in the city and grade, how well our roads were. I reached out to Mr. Eiler in early '23 to make sure that that had happened. He said it had. City Council hadn't been briefed on it yet. So a couple months later, I reached out to my city council reps, confirmed that it had happened. They'd briefed on it, said it was a great study, spoke highly of it. And anyway, the reason why I'm coming to ask is I think that something like this would be beneficial for the citizens to know that the city's being proactive. And, the streets is something that people talk about quite a bit, road construction, whether something's being done or not or whatever. And so I know I'm interested in like what the report said, and apparently the roads are actually pretty decent, all things considered. And so anyway, that's why I was coming to see if I think that it'd be beneficial for that to be posted like on the city website, so people would know, residents be aware that the city's taking proactive action, and trying to be proactive instead of reactive or something like that. But anyway, that's it.
All right, well, yeah, thanks for your comments, and we'll, if you can hang around right after the council meeting, we'll come down and visit real quick.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Item B, items from city council trustees.
I'd like to talk about an endeavor that we've started kind of quietly behind the scenes, and that's the beautification of the city of Moore. Deidre and Elizabeth and Melissa and Sid and I have been talking about ways of basically enhancing what we already have, taking care of what we have and beautifying what we can, the least amount of money and effort, but everybody kind of getting involved. And I think the word is spreading. We haven't really gone public with any endeavors. We've just kind of behind the scenes been working on some things just to kind of figure out what we want to do, what we want this to look like. And I think it boils down to if each of us had a respect for the space that we share with other people and just take care of our own yards and our own trash and our own, things that we do, and just be mindful about all that. We've talked about street signs in the future. We'd like them to all be similar in design and style, and we can't go back and replace all of them that are out there. But I think moving forward, that we'd like to do that. There's some banners in Old Town and at Central Park as well that kind of gives people a feeling of where they're at and what's going on. And if you'll notice things like that, you just kind of realize that we are a fun and vibrant community. Everyone that lives within our city limits has, I feel like, similar agendas. We want to live peacefully and harmony and harmony and an environment that we all can be proud of. The trash trucks have been cleaned on a regular basis, and so I appreciate your efforts with keeping that part of it clean. And it's just the little things that you don't even notice until they become big things, and that we all see kind of the difference. There's a business out there called Sasquatch Pressure Washing, and they've taken it amongst themselves to clean a couple of the entrances to the neighborhoods. You see the signs that say, North Park or Foxmore or Silverleaf, and so they've taken upon themselves, and they'll be doing a project in that neighborhood, and they're like, hey, while we're here, let's just, clean this sign. So, it takes all of us just to kind of keep this community going. If you see weeds, graffiti, there's on our website, there's a link that you can click on, and if you see something, do something. Don't just say something and post it on social media and hope that somebody will take it and run with it. Let us know. We can't be on every street corner and every up and down every street knowing what's going on. So we want this community to be as beautiful as it can. I don't want a lot of money to be spent on it, because it shouldn't be somebody else's responsibility. It should be each of our responsibilities. So the spaces that we share with other people, I have respect for those people, and I hope you guys will bring to our attention anything that you see out there that we need to be mindful of. So thank you for everybody's help.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate y'all's efforts. Anyone else have a word?
Just added to that, this summer we had some kids coming around the neighborhood that were going around making a little bit of money, asking people if they needed their polycarts cleaned out.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was kind of cool. It was another innovative way that some of the young kids are trying to make some money.
Good.
Great. We had grill stock this past weekend, and I understand it went really well. I do know that there was a competition on barbecue between our police department and our fire department. Who was it? Who won that?
Fire.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, congratulations to the Moore Fire Department on that cook-off barbecue. I'm sure it was great, and we appreciate everything that all of you guys do, and really all of our city employees. And before I pass it over to Jerry, I want to just make a quick comment. I know it's been kind of a crazy week with a lot of things happening in our country that we just don't have a lot of control over. But I said this a while back when Chief and I went to a conference, and somebody at that conference made the comment, if you don't have a safe city, you don't have a city. And I want people that are here and that may be listening that this city council and city leadership is committed to having a safe city in Moore, Oklahoma. We support our police, we support our fire, our 911 dispatchers, and all of the emergency management and all the emergency services, because we do want to have a good, safe place for people to live, and they can go walk at the park and not think that something bad is going to happen. And then I was just reminded, generally this will come up on social media during Martin Luther King holiday, but Robert F. Kennedy Sr. was giving a speech in Indianapolis, and I believe it was in 1968. And then someone told him, one of his staff told him that Martin Luther King Jr. Had been shot and killed. And the crowd there, again, they didn't have social media, so that was the first that they were hearing about it. And then he goes on to give an amazing speech that, of course, he had no time to prepare. It was just words from his heart. And all across the country, as we can imagine, there were a lot of riots, except for in Indianapolis, Indiana. There were none that night. So I would encourage you, before you go turn in for tonight, maybe look on social media, just Robert F. Kennedy, 1968, and it's about a 4.5 minute speech. And it really could be said for today. And just the attitude that we as Americans need to have, we as brothers and sisters need to have towards one another. We're really not that different. We may think we are, but we're not. We all want a good community, a safe community. We want to just live our lives, go on vacations, have a car, enjoy good food. So, I don't know, maybe we try to unplug from social media for half of a day and just say hello to the people in your office or to the person that gives you your Starbucks or whatever. So it's difficult and it's sad, but we need to also remember that the darkness does not overcome the light. The light will win. So with that happy thought, I'll, City Manager, do you have any, or Assistant City Manager, do you have anything?
Just, you all received an email from me this morning regarding the trash pickup, and, basically, we got to a situation where people several weeks ago had been approved vacation, or 2 people had approved vacation, and then we had 3 people call in sick today, and we were just shorthanded. And we've talked to the crews, and we should be full staff again tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah. So, and those that did not get picked up today will be picked up on Wednesday.
Okay. And item 14 is executive session. Section 307, Title 25, Oklahoma statutes permits the public body to meet in executive session for certain specified reasons under certain specified conditions. And it is the opinion of the city attorney that the city council may consider and adopt a motion to meet in executive session and discuss the following items. A, consider approval of the fiscal year 2025-26 contract between the Moore and the IAFF Local 2047 as authorized by 25 Oklahoma Statute 307B2.
Make a motion, we convene to executive session?
Second.
We've got a motion and a second. Would you call the vote?
Kathy Griffith,
Yes?
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, we'll convene to executive session. And Mr. Jones, I'll just visit with you real quick.
Bill, what ward are you in? Okay. We were trying to figure it out from your address, and we were like, we don't know. And I said, I think it's
Tell me,
Ward 1.
tell me the street name where you live again? Red Rock. Okay.
I thought it was 1.
Where did I put my pen? We are item C, reconvene from executive session. Does the record show all that were present are still present? And do we have action?
I make a motion to proceed as directed.
Second.
We've had the motion and a second. Would you call the vote?
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. Item passes. And may adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Do you call the roll?
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, we're adjourned.